This is the 444 reading. The cards are the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Coins, and the Ten of Wands. So let's clarify real quick. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm tired a little bit. So let's talk about the Ten of Swords. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, the Ten of Swords, that's, as you can see, the nigga is getting stabbed in the back. 10 swords in his back. But yeah, he's still going, Ain't nothing like people stabbing you in the back, and they stabbed his whole body up. 10 of them. Ooh, baby, that's a bitter disappointment. That's a lot of physical pain. That can be, one could be depression, physical pain. You just worry. This is just all signs of just you really something's weighing heavy on you. And it's an emotional card, and it means you kind of maybe be isolated, and you may be in physical pain. You might be a little depressed. You might be a little overwhelmed, mentally and physically, But what you need to do is flip this over, because he got these knives in his back. He ain't dead, all right? What's he doing? He's still going. He's still going. Unfortunately, that's life. People put knives in our backs, and we still gotta go. We still going. You can't stop. Excuse me. And then, but 10 stands for completion. So this could be like, this is it. It's the last time you get some knives in your back. You feel me? So, and the swords is the air sign, just in case anybody wants to know. 9 of coins, and coins is an earth sign. And 9 stands for holding down the fort. Hanging in there. Being almost there, and this is a good sign to come after this card. I'm glad I went in this order instead of this order. So I started because this is the first card I got. So whatever card I choose out first, that's the order that I go. So I shuffled this deck, and 10 of Swords came out. And then I shuffled the next deck, so 9 of Coins popped out. So 9 of Coins is your next card. And, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, 9 of Coins. And 9 of Coins stands for comfort. So you got 10 of Swords, where it was digging in your back. Now 9 of Swords, 9 of Coins, my bad. This keeps coming out too. And it's talking about comfort, material comfort. It talks about abundance, wanting for little, accomplishing, a sense of self-worth. Now look right here. You was feeling shitty, but now you're coming back up. You know what I mean? You wanting for little, you being able to weather through a storm, and you just planning, long-term planning, safe, security, all the wonderful things that should come after you're dealing with 10 swords in your back and you're going through it. So it should be nothing but beautiful things behind it. So that's awesome, awesome, awesome. And our next card is a number 10 again, which is the 10 of Wands. Look at old girl, she got on her hoops. That's 10 Wands in her hand. Hold on, get my other hand so we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the X, just so you know, for 10. The 10 of Wands is our next card. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And, excuse me, I'm kind of stopped up a little bit, not too much, but for some reason. 10 of Wands. I guess I'm going to do another reading. I don't know. Well, you can catch me every day at 444 on Instagram Live normally. I started this on Instagram, but now I'm finishing it up on my own. And I'm re-recording it so I can post it to all social media. I have a Black Love YouTube channel, a Black Love tarot card Instagram channel. It's Black Love, BLACCLUV_TAROT, and that's on Instagram. And then, like I said, YouTube as well. And then I haven't made a Facebook. So that's right, Black Love Tarot. So once again, we have the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands talks about a responsibility and her people depend on you. It's a good thing. Funny. That's so funny. See, you went from 10 swords to being in your back, right? To having 9 coins, to having an abundance of life. And now you got those swords is in the back. They done turned into wands, and they in the front of you. You took them swords out your back and you made them into wands. This is basically the sign of letting your haters be your elevators, you know, the haters and the naysayers, how they motivate you, right? You like, after that, I'm going to keep going. He crawling. Now you done got to the money. Things are coming in, and 10 wands and saying, damn, it's kind of people depending on me, but I got these wands, so I'm all good. First, I had 10 wands in my back. Now, 10 swords in my back. Now I got 10 wands. So see how you manifested it? You turn it around. That's just a sign to show you can turn things around. Turn them around. So that's what's up. And then the 4th card that I pulled out was the, I did an oracle card already, and it was called Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? Well, we all know the answer to that. Personally, we all know the answer to that. I'm going to read straight out of the book. And then this reading is over. Answer the call. Hello? Who's this? Get up and do what your soul is calling you to do. No, but for real, answer the call. And it reads as follows. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary. It might not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it is leading. You just need to know the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering the soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Work your light. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's how we're going to wrap that up. I think this was an awesome, beautiful 444 reading. First card, 10 of Swords, talked about how people had a knife in our back, and we just like, you know what, we got to get away from it. It hurts. But this is you falling down. It's okay. We all fall down, right? And so you drag, but look at this. Bam. You get them knives at your back. You start getting up after you healing. You going through it. The 9 of Coins comes in, making everything all right. You just got abundance. You flowing. And those 10 swords becomes 10 wands. So now you manifesting, you got the power, you working it. It might be a little bit a heavier burden, but you rather hold the wands or you rather have the knife in your back. I think we rather hold the wands. And that's just showing that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then follow up says answer the call. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but maybe there's something else that's calling you, that's yearning you and saying, hey, do what you need to do. You know, God got it. Just go ahead and go for the gusto. And this is her sitting back waiting. We can't sit back. How's she going to get over there if she's sitting right here? Look at her. She matches the sky. That's where you need to be, but you need to get your ass up. So anyways, thank you for watching this. If you watched it, 444 reading every morning on Instagram Live.